Ladies, gentlemen, and the Legion of Dumb, welcome back to the Starting Random Dumbass YouTube channel. I am the Random Dumbass, and today we are continuing with Doki Doki Literature Club. Last episode, we got into some shit. Just go watch it. Honestly, I don't feel like recapping it because I'm still kind of traumatized by it. But, it's almost day 2. We gotta write a poem today. So, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do the same exact thing I did last time because, it's just not fun to, watch me do this. So, yeah. I'll see you guys when I cut ahead. Okay, everybody, I'm back. After quite a sort of lengthy thing, I'm back. I did the words. Gonna end on that. Alright, so we have returned. Okay. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, SRD. I wouldn't say that. I'm just gonna talk in my own voice. Hey, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Yeah, I'm just still not used to you being in the club is all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? That smile says a lot. Yeah, it says you're hiding something. No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. Too bad. It's what happens when we know each other for so long. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and you want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. Too bad, it already happened. Booyah! It's not necessarily something I would do in real life, but, you know what? Now that I think about it, yeah, it is. I would do that. I don't even care, baby. Yeah. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. What? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book. Yuri. Tell SRD to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Where the fuck was that yesterday? When you fucking yelled at me. When everyone was yelling at me. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. I saw a tweet about this. Don't remember who wrote it, but you can only readily afford... You should only buy what you can readily afford twice. That's my pro tip for the day. Some random dumbass pro tip of the day. Only buy what you can afford twice. Do that and you're set. Alright, so, moving on. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me a little more credit than that, Sayori. All of a sudden, onomatopoeia. Kya! And then more onomatopoeia. Yeah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was... A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? Is it because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Coming in clutch. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it, you fucking Eat it. I don't know where I was going with that. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasped her hands over my mouth. I bit my tongue. That's the worst. That is actually the worst. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too. Natsuki, can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers, but yours is chocolate. Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still really happy you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and then wraps her arms around her. Ah, don't fucking touch me. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Wrong hand. Sayori leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Bad! Boom! Boom! You should have saw that coming. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? You should have saw that coming. Come on, honestly. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. Well, why would I hear anything? It's not like I have communication with them outside of the club room. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think that she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. That's including me, right? I ain't a desirable guy. I'm an asshole. I'll admit that. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, super sorry. There you are. Speak of the devil, we were just fucking talking about you. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you play music as well, Monica. I don't, really. It just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yeah, that sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Then that means obviously yes. That obviously means yes. I've picked up to this game's bullshit already. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, SRD. She mentions me and not literally everyone else who also said that they would be willing to do it. They'd also be willing to listen. Fair enough, I guess. Monica smiles sweetly and leans forward for some reason. How many times have I made that joke already? Shit. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share it once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Give me a second. I'm going to take a drink of water. My throat's starting to get a little dry. A lot better. My throat is now not dry anymore. And I don't care if I read this already. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Hey, Yuri. I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was just kind of waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we get ahead and get started? Yeah, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small pitcher of water from the shelf, a kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for a sec? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher, also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and we'll go get some water. She walks past me and then sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Yuri was gonna make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds explaining this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, is it? That's... Monica, please. Mind your own business for once. Damn, wow. Shutting it down quick. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve SRD in club activities? Jesus. My mouth is actually kind of gaping right now. Like, wow. Shutting that shit down, like, right away. Damn, I must applaud. That's pretty good. For someone who's usually so pulled back, to let it rip like that, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, I'm done. My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, SRD. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Damn. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, something about the way she said that, it made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri, I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. SRD, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns to a light great. Into a nice little moment. I fucked it up. Good. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you'd say? Yuri lifts her head. SRD, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. That was nice. Remember when I said my throat was dry? Yeah, it's dry again already. God damn it, I should have grabbed another water. I'll be right back. I'm back. SRD, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get that teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do anything less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only even be more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway. That's great, Yuri. Don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, SRD. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. SRD, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. Yo, she has back problems too? God damn it! What? Oh, come on! Really? What the fuck? Seriously? Like, for those of you that don't know, I actually have back problems. Like a legitimate back problem. Like, I feel like I have a legitimate back problem in my lower back and I can't really lean forward for very long. So, what? Oh my god! Okay, moving on. Past the initial shock, I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at a desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. I just kind of deal with it. I just kind of live with it. I'm like, oh, my back hurts today? Fuck it, 3 Tylenol and I'm out the door. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's mostly likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes! I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. Salvaged. Saved that. I saved that. Stone hands. Like David De Gea, I could save anything. Daggum. Okay. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. There's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri's always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. That's good. Make sure. Hands in pockets, boy. Hands in the pockets. It helps. It helps, man. Hand in the opposite pocket. You can't see it, but fuck it. I almost would need a visual for it, but I don't have one, so whatever. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. I don't know about that. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Oh, sorry. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah. That's all it was. Yeah. Then, you don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense, somehow dissolved. Sheesh. God, seriously, tension's so thick you can cut it and spread it on toast. My God. I mean, you don't cut butter. What the fuck am I talking about? God damn it. Okay, Okay, back on. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. Why are you looking down there, man? I wouldn't do that. Keep eye contact. That's some random-ass pro tip. Keep eye contact. I don't even want to move forward. Oh my God, I'm ashamed of my own character. Why though? Why you even? Just give me a minute. Keep eye contact, kids. Seriously. If you're young boys. If you are talking to a girl that has a rather large chest, please, it'll make it so much less awkward. Keep your eyes on hers. Make eye contact. Do not look down for any... Don't look down for any reason. The only reason you should avert your gaze is if you're blinking. That's it. So random dumbass pro tip of the day. Make eye contact, especially if you're a boy. Okay, now with that, we will now continue whatever the fuck this is. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. My God, the ultimate fuck up. I'm gonna high five myself for that. I nailed that. I raise my arm, like before Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone, what the fuck? Like, jeez, I whipped my head up so hard I hit my head on the wall and just kind of died for a second. It is now 3 hours later. I wake up and the club room is empty. I feel like that's a good place to leave it off, actually. Like, in my unconscious state, like, it's 3 hours. It's been 3 hours. The club room is empty. The lights are all off. Why the hell did they leave me here? God damn it. Well, I guess this is a pretty good place to end it off. If you liked the video, please click the like button. Comment how many times I screwed up on my English, especially that golden fuck up right at the end. Oh my God, I couldn't have written that. I couldn't have I didn't write that. What? I couldn't have done that any better. Please subscribe as well. Join the Legion of Dumb today. It's like the Legion of Doom, except we're all stupid. And if you really like my videos for some odd reason, click the bell, join the VIP section. It's literally the only VIP section you'll ever get into for free. You'll get notified instantly of when these videos go live, whether it be Doki Doki Literature Club or anything else I do on the channel. I've been some random dumbass. You've all been amazing, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.